I worked 12-hour days for 3 years and accomplished less than colleagues who left at 5 p.m. The difference wasn't talent or effort. It was 3 specific time blocks they protected religiously while I scattered my attention across everything simultaneously. Once I copied their exact system, my output doubled in the first week without working a single extra hour. The counterintuitive truth: working less strategically beats working more frantically every single time. Most people think productivity means cramming more tasks into every available minute. That's exactly backwards. Time blocking isn't about filling your schedule. It's about protecting specific blocks for specific types of work. Your brain can't operate at peak performance doing everything at once. Today, I'm revealing the 3 secret time blocks that transformed my productivity. These aren't arbitrary scheduling tricks. They are designed around how your brain actually functions throughout the day. If you want strategies that multiply output without adding hours, subscribe so you don't miss what's next. Number 1. The deep work block. The first secret time block is your deep work window. 3 uninterrupted hours in the morning dedicated to your single most important task. Not emails, not meetings, not busy work. The one thing that actually moves your goals forward. Here's why morning matters. Research shows cognitive performance peaks 2 to 4 hours after waking. Your prefrontal cortex, responsible for complex thinking, is freshest before decision fatigue sets in. I protect 8 to 11 a.m. ruthlessly. Phone on airplane mode, email closed, door shut, no exceptions. During this block, I tackle writing, strategic planning, or complex problem solving, tasks requiring deep concentration and creative thinking. Implementation tip: start your deep work block with the same ritual every day. I make coffee, review my single focused task for the block, and set a timer. That consistency trains your brain to enter focus mode automatically. Cal Newport's research shows that people who protect deep work blocks produce exponentially more high-quality output than those who constantly context switch. One study found that even brief interruptions can derail focus for up to 23 minutes. Number 2. The connection block. The second secret time block handles all communication and collaboration, emails, meetings, calls, team coordination. Most people check email constantly throughout the day. That's productivity suicide. Every notification fractures your attention. Instead, batch all communication into one dedicated afternoon block. Why afternoon? By 1 p.m., your deep cognitive reserves are depleted. Complex creative work becomes harder, but communication and collaboration require different energy, social engagement, rather than isolated concentration. I schedule all meetings between 1 and 3 p.m. I process email twice, once at 1 p.m., once at 2:30 p.m. Slack stays closed outside this window. This feels counterintuitive at first. People worry about delayed responses. Here's what actually happens. Nothing urgent breaks. People adapt to your response pattern, and you reclaim hours of fragmented time. The key is consistency. When people know you respond during specific windows, they stop expecting instant replies. Have you ever calculated how many times you check email or messages in a day? Drop a comment with your honest estimate. Number 3. The creative chaos block. The third secret time block is for brainstorming, experimentation, and exploring ideas without pressure. This block has no agenda, no deliverables, no productivity metrics. It's time protected for thinking without immediate output requirements. I use 4 to 5 p.m. for reading industry content, sketching new project ideas, or exploring random curiosities related to my work. The goal is input and exploration, not output. Why does this matter? Breakthroughs rarely happen during focused execution. They emerge when your brain makes unexpected connections between loosely related concepts. This block recharges creative energy depleted during deep work. It's strategic recovery disguised as unstructured time. Many high performers protect similar blocks. Bill Gates took think weeks to read and reflect. Einstein took long walks to let his mind wander. This block is the daily version. The rule: no forcing output. If an idea emerges, capture it. If nothing happens, that's fine too. You're feeding your subconscious. Why this system doubles output? These 3 blocks work because they align with natural cognitive rhythms instead of fighting them. Morning deep work leverages peak mental performance. Afternoon communication batches social energy when analytical thinking declines. Late afternoon exploration refills creative reserves. Most people do the opposite. They check email first thing, destroying their peak cognitive hours. They scatter meetings randomly, preventing any sustained focus. They never protect time for strategic thinking. The result? Constant busyness with minimal meaningful output. These 3 blocks eliminate that pattern. You're matching task type to brain state. Deep work when your mind is sharpest. Communication when social energy is higher. Exploration when creative thinking needs replenishment. Implementation strategy. Start with just the morning deep work block. Protect 3 hours tomorrow morning for your most important task. Phone off, email closed, single focus. Track what you accomplish in that block versus your usual scattered morning. The difference will convince you. Once deep work becomes habitual, add the connection block. Batch all communication into one afternoon window. Resist checking email outside that block for 1 full week. Finally, introduce the creative chaos block. Protect 1 hour late afternoon for unstructured exploration. No pressure, no deliverables. Within 2 weeks, these 3 blocks become automatic. Your brain adapts to the rhythm. Productivity becomes effortless because you're working with your biology instead of against it. 3 time blocks. Deep work in the morning for complex tasks. Communication in the afternoon for collaboration. Creative exploration in the late afternoon for strategic thinking. That's the complete system. Nothing complicated, just strategic alignment between task type and cognitive state. The secret isn't working more hours. It's protecting the right hours for the right work. Implement the morning deep work block this week. Experience the difference. Then add the other 2 blocks. Which of these 3 time blocks do you struggle most to protect? Share in the comments. I read every response, and your challenge might help others realize they're not alone.
If this made you see something familiar in a completely new way, hit subscribe.
There's a tiny bit more where this came from.
Once you start seeing, you can't unsee.
See you in the next video.